Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd. I'm Ashok. I've been supporting NEET PG and super specialty aspirants for more than 8 years now. This year, to make the entire process of counseling easier for students, we have created our counseling information portal ZyNerd. This has been based on student feedback we have received over the years on how they want to approach counseling, what data they would like to have to take decisions, what is the information that will help them, and how to view the data. We have tried our level best to bring together all this information that would help candidates in a single counseling information portal. We have created this framework basically providing for a systematic way to manage counseling and take decisions. We launched it for NEET PG this year, and we had tremendous response from students, especially on the utility value of ZyNerd at a minimal cost. We also had feedback from students on how ZyNerd helped them in providing maximum information in an easily retrievable format instead of going through multiple sources, multiple websites and PDFs, and how it helped them take decisions instantly. In this video, we'll quickly run through all the features of ZyNerd and the data that is available in ZyNerd. As you log into the portal, you will see that you will have the basic landing page for NEET SS. You can select multiple counseling options. For us, it is NEET SS. You will see the landing page with announcements and events. All the announcements by MCC and relevant announcements in case of any other regulatory announcements will be available here. And the events or deadlines will be available in this tab. You'll be able to see what has the events that have closed and what events are happening on the particular day and the upcoming events over the next days or till whenever it is been announced. And the other tabs that you see over here are the tabs that carry information that help you take decisions or help you look at past information to correlate the current trends to. You can look at the allotments tab and click on the allotments tab and click on NEET SS Counseling. You will be seeing this page where the entire list of allotments of the last year session has been uploaded as of now. So this is based, you can filter these allotments based on the sub exams that you are interested in, basically the ones that you have participated in. So let's say if somebody has participated in two sub exams, urology and surgical gastroenterology. So all the allotments taken by candidates who have participated in these sub exams are available here. Surgical gastroenterology, urology, and HPB are the courses that they would have taken over the last year if they had participated in these sub exams. You will be able to see all the allotments available here. In case you want to look at a particular institute, I would like to look at only Institute of Tamil Nadu, or I would like to look at only courses in Karnataka. You will be able to see all the allotments that have for these sub exams in the state of Karnataka. You can filter it out by different type of institute. If you only want to look at government institutes, or you think that you will only be able to get deemed institutes, you can filter out based on what the type of institutes, or based on whether you want to do only DNB, or if you're interested only in MCH, you will be able to filter out on that too. So similarly, you can also look what would be more relevant is looking at the closing ranks of last year to identify trends or to identify the preferences of candidates. So you can look at the closing ranks in a similar filterable format. You can filter on, let's say if I'm looking at cardiology as an exam and I'm interested only in cardiology, I'll filter on cardiology, and I'm interested only in a few states, let's say Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, for example. So I'll be able to filter out only on those states and then look at the entire allotment list sorted by closing rank. So this allotment list of 2020 sorted by closing rank is available. And you can also, in case you want to go back to the allotments, you don't want to have to go back to the allotments page, you can just click on a particular allotment. So this is the second round allotments for GB, IPG, MER, JIPMER in 2020. You can just click on this and see all the allotments that have happened in that particular institute for cardiology, which you have filtered. Now, so the closing ranks, as you can see, the first hospital to close as far as cardiology is concerned is RML Delhi, and then GB Pant in Delhi, and then VMMC, CMC Vellore, etc. and Jayadeva. Now, you will also see that the top rankers may have picked up Jayadeva first. So, and because there are a lot of seats, it would have closed at a later point in time, while something like VMMC Delhi, even though the top rankers may not have picked, might have closed earlier because there are only 2 seats and there may have been a developing preference. So for this entire information is available for you to look at last year's trends. So you can filter it out on whether you want to do only you want to look at only round 2, or you want to look at let's say only a particular institute. If you filtering out on BMMC, or you can just filter out on BMMC or on PGIMR Delhi, and look at what are the options that are available in those institutes last year and when they closed. Now, this can be done for different exams. If you're, let's say, taking up cardiac anesthesia, you can do that for cardiac anesthesia, or you can do it at a sub-exam level. If you have written cardiac anesthesia sub-exam, you can look at cardiac anesthesia and you will see all the courses within that exam. You can still filter out on whatever courses you are which you are interested in. If you're only interested in cardiac anesthesia and organ transplant anesthesia, you can filter out those courses and check all the seats that have been allotted over the last year. So now this is last year information. What will be most useful is the seat matrix for this year. So if you look at, you can go to the seat matrix, and the entire seat matrix for 2021 session, that is the current counseling that is happening for round 1, has been uploaded here. So if you have taken a particular sub exam and you filter out on the relevant course types, let's say I'm filtering out on cardiology, this is the set of choices that you will see. It's straightforward. This is the set of choices you will see. 113 choices should be available for you in the choice list. Now here you will be able to look at the entire seat matrix sorted by closing ranks. So this gives you an idea of the preferences of last year of candidates. So it tells you that PGIMR was the first to close at rank 13, and GV Punt was the first next to close at rank 21. And if you don't have information on a particular state, let's say I'm not aware of when of the different institutes in the state of Tamil Nadu, you can go back and see where different institutes closed in the state of Tamil Nadu. So there might be some difference, especially with NEET SS, there might be a lot of locational preference, etc. But you will be able to get an idea of a particular sorting list for different states. You may have to go back to the allotment list or closing ranks to find out how many seats were there, whether it was a right sorting list, etc. But this will give you a sense of certain states where preferences of candidates in certain states where information is not available with you at this moment, and you where in cases where you will not be able to evaluate directly with institutes or candidates over the next few days before choice filling ends. So for instance, for Karnataka, you will be able to see this entire preferences of candidates. The only 2 things that you need to keep in mind is that there was a round 3, and therefore it is sorted by round 3 counseling ranks. Round 3 is a mop-up round where there are only a few seats, so this may not be relevant. You may have to go with these ranks, which are the round 2 ranks. Second, there may have been a few institutes which were not there in the previous years or not allotted in the previous years, but they are still in the seat matrix. They will not have any information here. So any institute which is not there, you will have to evaluate it and plug and ensure that these institutes are put in the right order as against going with preference. And the final thing is that these are preferences of candidates, and these are not necessarily a rank. This is not necessarily a ranking of institutes in that particular specialty. So further, this gives you a base to start evaluating. This is not the complete evaluation of institutes. So, and the last information that is crucial is fee, stipend, and bond information. The fee, stipend, and bond information has not been shared by MCC till now in the participating institute information. We though have collated it with from multiple deemed universities and private institutes, though we have not been able to get it in full. We have a partial information that is available, and we will be sharing all that information that is available in the portal. So here we have as a sample, we have shown institutes in the state of Tamil Nadu and for Amrita deemed on how it will be available for you. So you'll be able to see the entire fee structure for the courses that you prefer. So if I'm looking at cardiology, I'll be able to see the entire fee structure for cardiology. What is the course fee, the years of bond, the penalty, the stipend, and if you click on view other details, you will also be able to see stipend across multiple years, and what is a deduction in case you discontinue after some point in time, and what is a bond, whether stipend is also needs to be paid back in case you don't serve the bond. So this information is available. This is as is information. Implementation of the bond information we may not have, but because it varies, and it may vary at the time of your passing out, but we will have most information on the availability on the exact regulatory bond conditions or the bond that you will sign on paper when you visit the institute. This may not be available for all the institutes. For whichever institutes this is available, we'll be updating it. We intend to update it by third end of day for most of the institutes. We're just waiting for participating institute information confirm to be uploaded in MCC to confirm, so that one doesn't have to go through multiple times before we upload the right info. Or in case there are any changes, we would like to confirm that with MCC participating institute info before uploading the right info. So whatever you have now is the right info based on information that is available. This has been sourced from either from institute prospectus or from direct candidate information and compiled in one in a retrievable form, where you will be able to filter based on the number of years of bond. If you are only interested in bond of 0 or 1 year, you can filter it out. If you're interested in only certain courses, you will be able to obviously filter out based on the courses and see what is a bond condition. For we'll try to include the stipend information for NB as well to the extent available in MCC. That is the only source, but this will give you an easily accessible framework to look at information instead of going through multiple PDFs available in MCC or multiple sources or websites. This would be in an easily retrievable format. So this is what we have to, this is the framework that we have created to help students. And if you feel that this is good, please share it with your friends so that it helps them too. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll come back with more information on NEET SS counseling as we go ahead in the form of YouTube videos beyond ZyNerd. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.